Hello, this is your disabled combat veteran after 9/11, Michael Commiso, and the Battle Buddies on. Well, I'm still an American hero on the internet back home in America, in the United States of America. And for some reason, I feel that irritates a few people online that I get to say that I'm an American hero in America, in my hometown state, in the state of New Jersey. Most people know that the state of New Jersey is next to New York State in the city. Probably the whole world probably knows that New Jersey's next to New York City. But apparently everybody can mock me, blackmail me, call me name, bully me, talk shit behind my back on the deep web about me, and I'm like, wow. Customer service in the future is going to be better than the customer service now on the internet, because we're all selfish, greedy assholes in the world, and you're all thinking about yourselves 24 hours a day. And the only reason why there's violence and crime in the world, because billions of people are selfish and greedy and don't give a shit about each other on the internet. Yeah. Is that how the future is going to be in the future? What? No, I feel like people want the internet to work. Maybe few people want to destroy the internet, right? My name is Michael Raymond Commiso. I'm an American citizen. I was born in the United States of America. And, you know, why do you waste your time for a second like? It's cool to say that I'm an American citizen, and this is American internet. So the customer service in America online should be perfect, because either way, somebody gets paid on the internet nowadays. No matter how many people claim that they don't scam people online, I think that's how they earn their money nowadays. Because I feel like the only people thinking about is money all the time, and hating on each other. And backstabbing each other over money nowadays must be the easiest thing to do online, because everybody can invade each other's privacy like it's nothing. Apparently my privacy doesn't mean shit to anybody. As an American hero, right? I know that I'm an artist. I know that when I was in high school, I was improving in drawing. But there's people that make people believe that they're not good enough, so they can't draw now, they can't read or write now, because you don't believe they can't do anything. And so you make them feel like they're stupid 24 hours a day online, like they don't know shit what's going on around them. And I'm an American hero that lived in the desert for years at war. So, yes, I think it sucks that people treat each other like they're idiots or stupid and slow online in the first place, to where seems all people use the internet nowadays to scam each other's lives and talk shit about each other and bully each other 24 hours a day. And the only reason why you claim that you hate sex is because you're jealous of people having sex online. The only few people that they claim they hate sex online because they're jealous of because of sex, people having sex online. The only people that's hating sex online are haters of sex, because they're jealous of the people having sex online. And the only people that hate sex online are the haters that are jealous of people having sex online. But I'm stupid. My hometown court talks to me like I'm stupid. Okay. When can I stand up for myself as an American hero? Because you're all jealous. I feel like people are just jealous of my Facebook picture of me being a soldier serving my country. Not everybody. A few people, assholes, right? That's how the internet works. If somebody's jealous of you, they can screw your life over because they're fucking an asshole. That's the internet way of life, because the assholes online, my life gotta be shit. Because your assholes on the internet after 9/11 attack in America, online in the state of New Jersey. So, you want more from me. You know, I already proved that I'm an American hero. I already proved that I'm a good guy. But that's not enough nowadays for this social media, internet world. You want to take more from me. You want to see how you copy off my ideas somehow of the internet world. You steal my lottery ticket as a gang outside after 9/11, and you wonder why people hate the gang outside nowadays, because all you blackmailing me people, black assholes, and street. You're living America. You live in America, and the best way you can live in America is living on the fucking streets of them. It's talk shit. I'm street, so I'm allowed to treat you like shit. I'm street. I'm allowed to treat you like shit in America as Americans, as an American hero after a 9/11 attack in New York City in the state of New Jersey around here. So, that was hard to say. Because in the society we live in, everybody could just turn your back on you and say, fuck you nowadays. And say that's a good thing to do, as that's not how we was. That's not how we was raised. That's not how we was growing up in the world. Having wars and violence doesn't even make any sense as a child from the 1985. Born in 1985, and I don't understand any type of violence on the streets around the world or crime at all, because you look like a whole bunch of assholes that can't accept ourselves as a society online as human beings. I hope we always see each other as human beings online nowadays in the society, social media world. First, I was a human being online. But since you all can just fucking say, fuck you, you're jealous of my picture online on my Facebook account by itself. So I want to know how many people was jealous of me on the wrestling team because I was winning matches. Yeah, maybe I didn't always got the highest medal in tournaments in the state of New Jersey when I was a wrestler. But I made sure that I earned points for my wrestling team. If I lost my match or not, the few matches that I lost, I feel like I didn't really lose any type of matches. Because you all had to be jealous of me, and I feel like people tried to get me kicked off the wrestling team in high school because it's so hard to get along in a society as a human being in the 21st century online.
Fuck kids. Down. They will take everything from you. They fucking. God damn it.
That's bullshit. You all want to rob each other, say fuck that, because you have an excuse to rap about the streets on the internet. That's the only way you can be a rapper, because you can talk shit about each other on the streets online.
Hey.
That's bullshit too.
Right.
I didn't feel like rap music was coming to. Yeah, sometimes people had a hard time in life, but rap was supposed to be something different, saying, fuck you 24 hours a day. It's poetry. Yeah, it's hard to say, yeah.
Really?
I really don't understand any type of negative feedback online about American hero after 9/11 attack. Doesn't even make any common sense at all at my hometown, the court, to drag out this case to make me look bad. And I don't want to look bad online. I think most of the people in the world, in America and all around the world, people don't want to look bad on the internet. So I don't know who's allowing the internet to get screwed over, but I feel like if I go on a legal site, a legal site. The reason why the site's up, because it's legal and people use it. I don't know how hard it is to keep security on the internet, but damn, it seems how fast you all rush and judge because you have the ability to hack my goddamn life on the internet. Wow. We're so good of friends of each other because you can hack my computer nowadays. You must have watched that movie Hackers in the 90s on the internet, and now you're some geniuses because you know how to invade people's privacy on the internet. Wow. And now the security think it's okay for them to be on my computer 24 hours a day. What's the benefit for security being on my computer? You don't do much by keeping my computer safe online by allowing bad internet to come to my computer. Right? When I go on the internet, I feel like people mocking me because they can have sex around me as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack in New York City. After 9/11 attack in New York City in a state of New Jersey. On the internet, in America, online. People say the internet is a fantasy world. I don't know what the fuck that means. If you got real life news on television and a real life news online, and you're all human beings using the internet, I don't know what the heck you guys talking about. As a human being on planet Earth, using the internet as we invented the internet. But I feel like everybody's trying to fuck up the internet for some goddamn reason. But you're jealous. Reason why people want to sit there and talk shit about Michael Commiso after 9/11 in the state of New Jersey. Because you're jealous of me that I served my American country online. I felt like that when I was on the wrestling team. Because I wanted to wrestle for my wrestling team. I was happy that I made my wrestling coach happy. And I felt proud of myself that I made my wrestling team happy. There were times felt like I made my whole wrestling team happy that I was on the wrestling team. But there's times where I guess maybe the internet, because you always got, I guess, human being always got somebody got to blame somebody about something, right? If I only got 2 pictures on my computer, wow, I got 10,000 billion pictures on my computer at court. I gotta find a reason why I'm monitoring porn, and somehow you can't keep safe sex online on planet Earth. We practice safe sex our whole lives as humans before the internet, but since we all can backstab each other over sex nowadays because we're jealous of ourselves as life on this planet, people can talk shit about the American heroes after 9/11 attack just like that, and y'all backs on the deep web. They're talking behind my goddamn back on the deep fucking web, and all I do is fucking say fuck that. No, see, it's hard to rap. It's hard. I don't want to rap like anybody. I want to rap. If I ever get to make music, because I'm smart enough to make music, because everybody talks to me, I'm not smart enough to even sing songs. People talk to me like I'm stupid. Why is that possible? I had a book, and then they call me a pussy on the streets on a deep fucking web. Holy shit. I flew all around the world after 9/11 and I'm a pussy in the state of New Jersey. That's the best subject you could talk about in the state of New Jersey after 9/11 attack in New York City around here on the internet. How much you could take from your American hero is the best way you could welcome back home at American court after 9/11 attack. In the state of New Jersey and New York City's round the corner from us? No, there's no crooked side of the internet. While good guys die in the real world and the superheroes live forever as the movies. right? Because it was, I feel like the internet should be a common sense thing now. I don't think the internet is some kind of common sense shit, right? It shouldn't be any kind of, they interrupt my conversation to my battle buddies. Maybe I am capable to teach my battle buddies online how to get 100% disabled combat veteran after, because we had to come home to not welcome back home in the state of New Jersey. I had to get talked down to. Is that hard to hear that that's what you actually did in a real life fantasy internet world? We all could talk shit, backstab each other on the internet, on the deep web. You guys don't even make any goddamn sense to even talk shit about anything about me on the internet as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack in New York City. No. For some reason, people talk to me like I'm stupid. So, as a good guy as I am, I don't want to make people cry. You know, you look at your veterans like they're all, mean motherfuckers. Because that's how you make it sound. Oh, because veterans came back from war, they're all fucked up now. It's their fault and angry all the time. And so, don't even try to get involved with a veteran's life back home at all and wonder why veterans, like, what the fuck? I was just Michael Commiso on the wrestling team that served my country after 9/11 attack in America. You know, when I was in high school, yeah, maybe I felt like, oh, Commiso's getting A's and B's in his class. He must be a nerd or whatever type of name people call you in high school. You know, yeah, maybe people called your name, and even when you was a child, as a kid in school, but it feels like, for some reason, high school, it's time. Well, you teach your students, it's time for you to be an adult, to make your own decisions in your life in high school. So I'm like, I guess I try to block that out on the wrestling team. Sometimes I zone out on the wrestling mat. Sometimes, I was blind and couldn't see the wrestler. Maybe that could have been the right reason. And then I was like, I felt like every wrestler is heavier than me. Every wrestler got to be heavier than me. Because I know I could pick the heaviest wrestler with ease. And I was working out and doing curls, so I picked up the heavier wrestler on the wrestling team. So I know I could pick up 160. I know I could pick up 160 at the time when I was in shape as a teenager. But I guess I must have allowed, that's what they was trying to get inside my mind. Every school that I wrestled was trying to get inside Commiso's mind when I was on the wrestling mat. Even though I was a shy, quiet kid in school, for some reason, everybody knew Commiso in high school. I don't know, maybe somehow they figured I was on the wrestling team or something. But I got bullied in school, if you liked it or not. I was the kid with the goofy glasses that tried to figure out his own style in high school because his mom dressed him for school, and I think I should dress myself as a high school student and come up with my own style. And for some reason, even with how I dress, in school, people get jealous of you for some reason. Everything I feel like is that all the internet is? We came up as life on this planet. We have geniuses on this planet. We landed on the moon as life on planet Earth, but now we're not capable to get along because there's too much sex online and we're all going to get jealous of each other because somebody's got more money in their pocket or having a better life. I don't know how the internet works. I'm trying to explain myself, I guess, how the internet works, because I don't know how hard it is for you guys to set, you know, I think people read books and don't even understand the meaning of the book. I think people watch movies and don't even understand movies. Do people take everything the wrong way so they can claim that they can just scam you? You all know I collect benefits online, so you all want to steal my benefits. And I'm like, would you do that back if somehow, if our times, because I feel like Michael Jackson didn't want to sing to the world no more. So that I think Michael Jackson didn't want to sing no more. Because every time he tried to make the world to come together for a better place as Michael Jackson, you all screwed up like you don't even understand Michael Jackson's fucking music at all in the fucking world. So that's bullshit internet. So it's my fault that the hometown law allowed bullshit internet to come to my computer, and it's some criminal, like, they can't solve crime on American television. I think that's bullshit too, because, you know, that's just like you want. I get it. Everybody wants to be on television nowadays. We're living in a streaming world, live streaming video world. Everybody wants to be on television. But I don't think you see in the future as I see the future. You know, just because a few assholes try to screw up the internet, it's a river on the internet. I watch X-Men. I like superhero movies. And one of my favorite superhero movies is I like X-Men. And in the movie, they went back in time and they was trying to discuss how time flows. So if the time is flowing like a river, the time is flowing like the river on the internet, the river is going. You have to have something really strong to stop that river. You can't just change one type of current in the river. That river is going to keep going that same path of the river. You have to find a strong-ass force to stop that river. So if the internet is like a river and everybody's having sex 24 hours a day on the river, and you try to make sex look bad because you're jealous and you didn't get laid that day, or earn money, and on them again you get money and scamming. So I got jealous people on my computer. Even though I was a shy, quiet kid, and I don't know how many girlfriends you think I had in life, I was a shy, quiet kid that couldn't talk to women. Because in high school, they tried to teach me girls are not girls no more. They're women now in high school. That's what they taught me in high school. So eventually, kids are going to grow up to be a woman or a man as an adult and learn about sex online. Either way, so what's the benefit talking shit about your disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack in New York City after 9/11 online? That's all I'm trying to say. Because I'm an easy person to hang with. I'm just a goofy guy. You know, I don't have to be the popular guy at the party all the time. I don't have to be people talking about me at the party all the time. I was the goofy guy that's trying to dance with the ladies, and the only reason why I'm talking to you because I had a few drinks, and that's the only reason why I'm talking to you right now. Either way, I was too shy. Even when I had a few drinks to me, I didn't know what to say, and it feels like the only way you're going to get a girl at the club is if you dance with the girl at the club. So since we don't allow each other to dance with the girl at the club in the world anymore, I bet party sucks on the internet, man. Right? So I don't know how many people need, how many ladies as one person needs, but you know what? I'm single, 41 years old, and I'm shocked that my hometown state had anything to say shit about me in the first place as you're an American hero back online, because it backfires. The one thing I learned in the military, that your weapon can backfire on you. So, all the shit you're talking about me can backfire as an American hero, that I'm 100% disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack in New York City. You may talk saying, oh, we're all nice to Commiso and group on cell phone and texting because everybody's acting like they don't text each other. But maybe that's all people do nowadays. But what I do to people, is it money? Because I collected benefits from the VA? Is that what my hometown court wants for me? I earn my benefits, I felt like. I figure out how to get my VA benefits. I went to the VA, and the VA helped me. I appreciate the VA helping me. And if people take me the wrong way, I mean, I'm not some backstabbing Matrix YouTube video man. I mean what I say in my YouTube channel. I do care about my battle buddies and friends and family. The reason why I make my YouTube videos, I see a potential of using the internet. Companies use the internet to make profit for the companies online. To keep the world goes around and around and around. If you like it or not, money is, people need money. People, that's what, everything's money now. I'm a kind person. I don't even think I care about money. Like everybody thinks. I don't know. Because I'll be rich right now if I... When you use the internet as an American customer on American internet that you pay, people, eventually if you pay for the internet or not, somebody's putting billions of dollars in the internet. And if the internet is $1 billion industry, you expect that you get good customers. If you hate each other or not, you still should have customer respect online for your company and business. To get more customers, you got to respect customers to get more customers. But I guess y'all figure out how to get money at each other without showing respect on the streets around the world at all. By backstabbing each other and stealing money from each other. As good friends that we are in the world on the internet. So, when you go on the internet, I expect to go on legal sites that, well, if the law been monitoring this site for years. The reason why the site's still up because even the law thinks the site's cool. You can lie now of how many the internet been around since the 90s. I feel like around the 80s or 90s the internet was noticeable. We wasn't all, only how you figure out how there's internet is because you went to schools that had computers that had internet. So like anybody back in the day in the 80s or 90s, the only reason why you figure out what the internet was because you went to school and it was a tool. The computer was a tool for learning. The computer was a tool for learning back in the day in schools on the internet. So now everybody's got internet in their homes because you feel like, well, if the school, it was usually, even if you was a nerd, if you was the cool kid in the classroom or a nerd, anytime the class went to use the internet or the computers, you felt special as, wow, the teachers trust me using the computer, the internet in school as a student. But now since we use the internet as a money profit, internet's a money profit. Everything you can sell as a drug on the internet nowadays. I'm not trying to make weed look bad. I'm trying to figure out, well, if everybody knows that everybody wants to smoke clean weed on the streets without getting shot and killed because they just want to smoke weed in America, I felt like that was a simple solution to have clean drugs on the streets. All they're gonna smoke weed or not, might as well give good weed so people don't have to die in America over while you can make the good weed as a drug. So that problem's solved. Everybody's stoned America chilling. Then you come up with another fucking reason why they hate each other on the streets. Now I feel like it's sex and money on the internet. You already found this. Everybody knows everybody smokes weed online, and and somehow the human beings that comes around me act like the internet is some top secret world still. I'm trying to figure this one out. If it was okay for the world to invade my privacy as an American hero after a 9/11 attack, I highly doubt the internet's that complex as you make it, as everybody's privacy is invaded. And the first thing you could do is, I feel like I'm back on the wrestling team, and everybody's trying to get me kicked off the wrestling team because I was a decent wrestler. And even though you're trying to make me look bad on the wrestling mat, I made everybody look bad on the wrestling. Everybody, tall or small, big or little or whatever. Everybody had a really hard time wrestling with me on the wrestling mat. I probably could have been a good wrestler in college, but I guess as a high school student, I don't know. I don't know if I could have handled if they would have made me a captain on the wrestling team my senior year. And the bullshit you got on the internet, and everybody's jealous of you because you're winning matches and shit. And I feel like the only reason why people join the wrestling team in the schools because you wanted to make me look bad on the wrestling mat. That's the only reason why you joined the wrestling team. You heard Michael Commiso was a good wrestler, and over time you had to join the wrestling team to prove something to me. I guess you wanted to kick my ass. Instead of being a wrestler on the wrestling mat, they just wanted to kick my ass on the wrestling mat. That's the time and then I'm like, I know I can pick this guy up. I must be I worked out every day. I went to every single wrestling practice. If you like it or not, somehow Commiso was always there on the wrestling team. If I was doing good or not on the wrestling team, I felt like somehow I motivated my wrestling team to be a better wrestling team. Because it was just a sport in school, and people don't look at sport as an opportunity to get a scholarship to colleges.
What?
Well, as a teenager, people think sports is a sport, you're having a good time because you like playing football. Reason why you joined the football team because you like playing football. So you're having fun in high school, throwing the football around and patting up and everything because they're all chilling in high school and their football. So football part was the cool sport to join because you get the ladies. If you was a bad football player or not, you still get the ladies in the school if you was a football player. So if they had padding, for some reason though, if I joined the football team, they knew I was on the wrestling team, and somehow everybody has to tackle me when I'm on the teams to see if I can handle the football team or something. I don't know. See how tough I can be on the football team. But when I was at gym, I wanted to catch the football and make a touchdown. I was happy in ultimate frisbee, and I catch the frisbee and everybody saw Commiso's trying to kiss the gym's teacher's ass because he's trying to get an A in gym because nobody wants to do gym in high school. People wanted to do gym in the other school, but since you're all trying to be cool, in gym and you acting like you don't want to throw that baseball because there's other teenagers looking at you in gym. That's how I feel back home. As an American hero back in high school, I gotta prove everything. instead of welcoming me back home as a human being. That's how I feel. Just like, oh, Commiso's back home. Now, let's find ways to screw his life over a lot because we all act like it's so hard to figure out how to hack people's computers nowadays. I don't even hack people's computers. The internet comes to my computer. But my theory, if it's already out there, because you all know that not everybody gets the same internet on their computer. People get bullied and you don't want me to see the world. My hometown law and everybody on the streets of America, how tough they are around me, don't want to see the real world of, there's got to be a happy version of the internet. There's got to be a happy version of the internet. The only reason why people keep coming back to the internet, there's a happy version of the internet. And you see money in the internet, so I just don't understand people. I understand the kitty cat. I understand the doggy. Now, I won't go in the cage with a grizzly bear and with a tiger. I don't understand animals that well. But I understand they're tigers and bears at least. The reason why they're tigers and bears, because they live in the wild, and that's why they're tigers and bears. They're wild tigers and bears. So anybody that's trying to pick a fight with a tiger and a bear, people call me slow and stupid, but I feel like the world is an idiot, and we can fix the internet. So when I use the internet and I go on legal sites, and you get pop-up sites, as a customer, I feel like I should get good pop-up sites. If this site been around for years, this site should give me good pop-up sites. If I had to get pop-up sites for some reason, I want to have good pop-up sites as an American customer, as an American citizen, born in the USA. America, internet should be the safest internet in the world. As to, damn, all the internet in the world should be safe in the world. I feel like a lot of countries look up to America. Everybody can claim that they can say bad something, but whatever. But people look up to America country. People watch American television. So I don't feel like everybody hates me. But I feel like there was a point of time, even though I was trying to block out the teenager world of hating in the hallways for some goddamn reason. See, when you're a freshman, I felt like everybody's getting along with each other in the freshman year. But since now you're a sophomore in a wrestling tournament, oh, he's a freshman. He can't beat me. He's a freshman in high school. But I worked out with my dad in my summer years, and I made sure I had the strength to pick you up. So it wasn't I think I just needed to wait. Guinness World Record was this Guinness World Record, a little girl could pick up like 200 pounds or something. I think that's the Guinness World, a little girl could pick up 200 pounds. I don't know. Over time, I guess kids are going to get stronger in Guinness World Record book. Well, I was only 160 on the wrestling mat. So I feel like everybody wants to pick a fight with me because they say, I know I can pick 160 up and make you look bad as Michael Commiso on a wrestling mat. That's all. But I was thinking a different way on the mat. I didn't care if I made you look bad. I just wanted to pin you so I can make my coach and my wrestling team proud of me. But I felt like my wrestling, I was trying to listen to everybody that was yelling at me. All I heard was Commiso, Commiso. And I was looking all over the goddamn place. And I heard people yelling from me in the audience, Commiso. It was a distraction a little bit while I was blind. And I was trying to figure out where the wrestler was because I was blind on the mat and couldn't see where the wrestler was. So when everybody's yelling at me on the Commiso, I was distracted and I was in a zone. I knew I was on the wrestling mat, but for some reason I was zoned out in my mind. I said, how did I get here again? How did I get here? That's what I was thinking. I was like, I know I can beat this guy. I know I can beat this guy. I know I can beat this guy. I must have I think I psyched myself out. Everybody was trying to psych me out in the tournament. Everybody's trying to psych me out on the wrestling matches. But I think I psyched myself out by saying, I know I can beat this guy. I know I can beat this guy.
Gonna make like Hitler president or something. Do this.
So, the world is weird. Everybody's trying to psych me out, but nobody really psyched me out. I psyched myself out. That's how much pressure it is in the world, just being a high school student. Being a high school student is a lot of pressure because you got a lot of things you got to do now. You're just a kid that's going to try to chill in the class. If you can't chill as a kid in the classroom, there's something wrong in the world. But when you're a teenager in high school, holy shit. Everybody knows how to say shit in high school when you go to high school. So now you don't understand the students that you went to school when you was a kid. They're all big now. I said, this kid was the same size as me. This goddamn kid was the same size as me when I was a kid. Now he's taller than me. I said, holy crap. I should have ate my vegetables and everything when I was a kid. But felt like the only thing I had was pizza every weekend. I felt like, it's the weekend. Dad got paid. Now we can have pizza for the weekend. Felt like the only thing I ate over the weekend. Oh, and Thanksgiving, because of Grandma, I had Thanksgiving. And then, thanks to Grandma, I even had a Christmas meal because of Grandma. So that's what I had in my system. Then when I had money, because I took a side job as a senior year. Oh, wait. Somehow, somebody gave me money when I was on the wrestling team, and I got a sandwich to eat.
What? Jesus. Fuck.
It was like $1 or something for a Gatorade or something, and something for the hoagie. I could afford a hoagie back in the day and a Gatorade in America.
What? Chinese fingerprint. And I'm not saying that for sure.
So I think it's uncomfortable. I think people, when you go on the internet, you make each other uncomfortable on purpose. We go to high school. You know how uncomfortable the pressure you put on a high school student? And I'm shy. I get nervous if somebody comes up and decide to talk to Commiso. I get nervous when I talk to anybody when I was at school. It was just my personality. I understand, I had a speech impediment. I had trouble reading books. And I had to keep reading a sentence over and over again because I don't know if I have ADD, seeing words and backwards. My mind is distracted when I read the book. My mind is not exactly in the book. So I get distracted. And I'm reading and I have to read it over again to understand the book. So when I was in school, the thing that slowed me down was English class. So apparently they had English words in every class. So when you have trouble with English, you have trouble with all classes because apparently they use words when they talk in the other classes too. So I wasn't trying to outshine students in classroom. I was trying to hide the fact that I had a speech impediment, and they picked on me to read this goddamn book, and they somehow, I always got it. They always land on the big words. They always, if they pick on me to read something, they always land on the big words. Everybody's reading easy. They all reading the easy. I said, I read, if they have to read something, I will read this part. And somehow they all know they give me the hard part to read. I said, you crazy bastards. You all got the easy shit to read. You gave me the hardest shit. And I got a speech impediment. Thanks a lot, friends in the classroom. So, yeah, I always felt like the outcast in school. Yeah, people made to know my name in school. Oh wow, they know my name in school. But how many parties did you see? Even when I was a child, you act like kids don't go to parties, but kids go to parties nowadays. Even back in the day, it was okay to party with kids back in the day. I feel like it's okay to party with kids nowadays, as long as they don't bully you and call you a name and I treat you like you're bad around kids, because they don't want to look bad themselves, so they got to make somebody look bad on the internet. If that's how the internet's going. But I don't think so. So, the reason why we got attacked in 9/11, you want to steal America. You all act like there's some kind of higher up reason why you have to kill somebody in the 21st century internet, but you look like an asshole. No matter how hard you try, you look. Because we wasn't raised that way. We wasn't raised to be in gangs. Yeah, they had gangster rap, but that don't mean join a gang. If you really listen to Tupac and Biggie, it's hard to be a gang member and don't join the gang member. And now everybody should rap about not being a gang member. And the rap music go further now than that. Oh, I feel like everybody wants to go around the same goddamn boring circle that everybody comes up to for a reason why they hate each other. So that's the reason why I can take money from you and we don't care about each other as life on this planet.
No.
But I still don't think the time is right on this planet. And maybe we're close to the time, but I still don't think we're exact time. Just because we decide to count how many times we go around the sun, it's like when people read the book, doesn't mean you're supposed to act like when somebody said they predict the future, doesn't mean you act on the. That's the fucked up. It's happening because you read that book. If you didn't read that book, the natural tragedy that's happening in the world won't happen. Somebody must have think the internet is some kind of religion. There's somebody that thinks Matrix is the religion online. And I say, you're an asshole. I'm a human being that's trying to chill on the internet and use the internet as a customer, but somehow you all jealous of me and you send me and set me up. When you scam somebody's computer, you're setting up their life to fail. So you all can get mad at me at court, but you set me up to fail to use the internet. You all can look at me whatever. I don't know. Because, everybody's always talking about something online. So obviously somebody's probably talking bad. I can't believe anybody would talk bad about me, though. Because, yeah, maybe I didn't get along with every student in school, but I tried to get along with everybody. I didn't care who you were in classroom. I actually was the student. I was taught in school to get along with the student. Before I went to high school, every goddamn school say if you do be mean to each other, you get kicked out of school and you can't go to school no more and you get in trouble in school. So I think I understand the laws as an American citizen as there are laws in schools to get along with each other.
Those eyes, the gypsy's lies, went right through the night. Now those eyes.
So maybe somebody has to make an example out of me as a veteran, because I can't look at myself as a hero because you all get jealous of me. So I have to look down to myself too, because there's bullies online calling me a name and talking shit about me, and they taught me in school, if a student's bullying you, you tell the teacher or staff from the school and say there's a student bullying you in school. But in the world we live in, I guess if you do that, that must be a pussy. But that's what I was taught in school to do. So I don't know what's the difference, the rules online, using the internet back in the day with the rules nowadays, but seems like everybody just wants to take money from me and backstab me and steal from me. And you wonder why your veterans have the pressure and think the way you... It's hard to trust people as a veteran. Because I was a kind, gullible kid in school, and I believed anything that anybody told me in school, what they told me. Because you're a good friend, you would tell me the right things to me. They won't tell me anything negative as a student in school. But if we came up with all these inventions and the geniuses, and we solved the hardest math problems, we can come up with, we can understand each other in the world. Everybody, because we all speak a different language in the world. But if you think about it, we all speak English if you like it or not. So I don't know if there's people online getting mad at languages. If we all speak English, and now you all trying to come up with a different language and then get mad at us because we don't understand your goddamn... I wasn't taught your damn language. I apologize. You know, there was only two options. You could take Italy, Spain, Spanish, or whatever the heck the other one was. I think there was some other one. I don't even know what the heck it was. So I took Spanish. I said, everybody's mostly speaking Spanish. So I know A, B, C, uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, nueve. And then, ¿Cómo está? Me llamo Miguel. So I do try to learn. I don't know why everybody looks down on America, but I don't feel like that is that case.
Your wife.
I was an American kid that tried to get along with every student in school, and no matter who you were in school, because I didn't look at you. I just looked at you, another student that's sitting in the chair in the classroom. That's the kind of person that I am. So I guess even trying to make friends, you make the pressure that you have to have friends in school and high school. I saw Boy Meets World. You have to have a friend in school around you. And I had a few best friends that hang with me in school. They wasn't afraid to say that they hang with me in school because I was the shy, goofy guy that don't know how to talk to the ladies in the classroom. So it sucks that we are even capable of even bullying American hero, a disabled combat veteran. I felt like I did the right things after high school. You know, yeah, I was nervous when I went in the military. If you wasn't nervous going in the military, then there's something wrong with you. If you was nervous going to high school, imagine joining the military. I just got done high school. Everybody, all the teenagers that graduate from high school got their summer, and before they go off to college as high school students, you got your summer, and everybody got their famous parties where everybody found their love at the club. Everybody found the love at the parties when you're a high school student. So I don't know how many parties you think I got invited in high school where I felt like most of the time the only reason why I know this kid is because my brother must have known this kid or something. And then there was talk. Well, I made friends when I was off alone without my brother. There's friends that I got to know me when I was in classroom. You know, I don't know if it's the same friendship. Like when you grow up as an adult, everything changes. That's you watch the meaning of a movie when you become an adult. I don't know. I think it sucks when you become an adult and you're an American citizen and you said America is the land of opportunity. You said America is a land of opportunity. I guess if you go, every state has like a saying, the Garden State, the Sunshine State, and I guess America saying we're a land of opportunity. So if I'm using the internet, I feel like I'm supposed to use the land of opportunity. And you're trying to make something. You're trying to make something out of yourself on the internet. That's the positive side of the internet. So, see, well, that's how when I read a book, I feel like my mind shuts down. When I read a book, my mind just shuts off when I read a book. I know I have to read this sentence. I know I have to read this paragraph. I know I have to read this. They said you got to read so much chapters. I said, how you read? They gave us so much chapters to read. And I said, why? They do that to me. You know, like, they must have known that I had a speech, somebody must have figured out that I had a speech impediment in high school or something. So I think the reason why people bullying me, because they knew information about me in high school, that's the only reason why people use the internet, is trying to find more information about each other on the internet. And we didn't find nothing at all, because all we do is lie about each other just to find another excuse to why to keep the streets on the internet and acting like it's so hard to trust each other, to where I'm like, damn, it just seems like we need more education. If we was taught, I don't know, I didn't mind school. I know there was some times where I was like, I'm the goofy guy. I know. You don't think I know that I'm the student with the goofy glasses in the classroom? Because I had really bad eyesight. So I had the goofy, if I took off my glasses, I couldn't see anything in front of my face.
Life might just...
That's how bad my eyes was when I was in high school. Because everybody says, you guys save electricity and turn the lights off. I get that. But when you're in the room using the goddamn room, you got to turn the light on. And we invented electricity. They said, we're going to lose electricity. If we invented electricity, I feel like we can get electricity back, you know. I think we didn't wire the poles right. We're not doing the math right on this planet. If everybody needs electric in their house, and I have to rely on this wire every day with storms and everybody's using it, and if it was a blackout, shit, I got to rely on this goddamn wire for electricity. So I feel that I can't see even though the law allows me to see negative internet, if the law doesn't want me to get in trouble with the negative internet, then why are you allowing me to see the negative internet and then screw me life over like it's so easy to do to a goofy guy like me? Just because you call me a name and something or whatever, matrix from deep web or surface, the levels of waves you got going on talking shit about each other online 24 hours a day. It shouldn't be that much pressure to have life on this planet. We already should overcame a lot of situations. So if all we fight about is money and being haters in the world, that really sucks. That really sucks. At least as a human being, I know everybody's got the educated words and know how to pronounce the bigger words around me and say better things or I don't know what's if we all try to go to school to get smart. We go to school to get smart. We have schools because we all want to get smarter. We want to get smarter because if we were smart right now, the internet won't be fucked up and everybody won't be talking shit about each other and didn't even understand the meaning of that book in history. I don't think people know the meaning of history, understand the meaning of history. It doesn't mean when somebody teaches you history that you react the same bad history we have. It means look how bad how we treat each other as people. We don't have to treat each other bad in the world. Just because you're talking shit about me doesn't mean you can treat me like whatever the fuck you want. I understand that as a streets right. You all I'm as an American hero after 9/11.
Twitter.
So it seems like my hometown court wants me to beg for respect for court so they can help me so I can be butt naked again with the billions of naked people online. If I'm nice with the law, I could be part of the billions of naked people that's on the internet 24 hours a day on the internet. The law is responsible up with kids with nudity online. The gangsters are responsible up with nudity online with kids. The terrorists are responsible with nudity online. Everybody responsible. If you're in a suit, you're responsible. Everybody responsible. But when somebody calls you a name and bully you on the internet, then you can do whatever the fuck you want and treat me like shit as a human being online, as an American hero. So I feel like I don't disrespect my hometown court. I feel like my hometown court did disrespect me because you're the one that came up with a reason why to call me a name and bully me and blackmail me out of my benefits that I earned. I guess since you all can you can scam me out of my benefits and talk shit about me as a disabled combat veteran after a 9/11 attack in New York City around here in the state of New Jersey. So maybe it's hard for my hometown court to believe, I don't think there's all good people on my computer as a veteran. There's bad people on my computer as a veteran after 9/11. And they decided, they're jealous of me because I decided to serve my country after 9/11. I did the right thing after high school and served my country after 9/11 as an American hero and a citizen.
Whatever it was, it probably was.
You all got to run from the law online. I get to talk to the law and say, what you doing to an American hero after 9/11 as a law on the internet? I could get famous lawyers and rich lawyers too. You didn't even give me a chance. You said I wasn't even responsible enough to talk in your court as an American hero and explain why, because you're the scammer. You're entrapping people because you know that everybody's going to eventually use that site. Well, you're a good detective because you all know everybody's going to eventually use that site on the internet. Wow. And you decided to do that to a disabled combat veteran after a 9/11 attack in New York City in the state of New Jersey? Why? So, that sucks. The reason why people can't get along nowadays because we're a bunch of haters that get jealous of me because we all discovered that everybody knows what sex nowadays online or nowadays. So it's hard for me to trust people because I was trained in the military to protect myself. I don't want to die. I'm an American hero. But since everybody's got something to say or talk about something about somebody, you even bully your American heroes online? They really think at court call me a name is an acceptable thing. They really look at me like it's okay for me to call you a name and bully you online so everybody else can bully you online. So you got my life. You got me. Man, you endanger my life by calling me a name and blackmailing me at court around here as a veteran after 9/11, and you're all proud about that at court around here, right? You all somehow came out of your shoes that night and went on my computer and say, fuck it, we're going to talk shit about you as an American hero after a 9/11 attack in New York City. We already found a reason why not to, how to backstab you on the streets. We got a name online that everybody can call you online and say fuck you after a 9/11 attack in New York City as an American hero after a 9/11 attack in New York City. I want to sue the court for you allowed, because the court allowed people to talk to me like that. I don't know if you're responsible in trapping me at court because nobody can figure out who's what of the billions of, where the safe places to have sex on the streets nowadays in public. Where can I have safe sex online in public nowadays as a human being? Because everybody likes sex and nudity. I gotta be cool. I gotta be cool in high school. Everybody's trying to be cool with nudity and sex online. And they talking to me like it's the fucking shit. Sex came out today at court. So I'm allowed to talk to you and put you down and call your name. And don't act like we're trying to help you. You're the problem as a veteran. We're not going to try to help a person that's angry. No, you want me to get angry. Everywhere I went to try to chill out back home, you found out that I'm a veteran in the restaurant. You come up to me in the hot veteran and you act like you're trying to be my friend in the restaurant. Well, you're trying to make me look bad like I don't know what I'm from Trenton, and I came out, I lived in the desert for years where assassins wanted to cut my head off and shoot me and sniper me and blow me up in pieces. But my hometown court can't figure out why I'm bad around kids as an American hero, so you can... What the fuck are you talking to? That's all I can say. I feel like I did enough in this life saying, I don't give a shit what anybody fucking thinks of me. You can talk shit all you fucking want, but it's like, technically, I'm still your disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack in America, in the United States in America. That's the greatest thing when I have kids, I can tell my kids that I'm an American hero. What can you tell your kids? That you're entrapped on somebody online and there's an American hero and you're proud of yourself after a 9/11 attack? What you did to a disabled combat veteran? I say that's bullshit. Because we have no reason to hate on each other. We're just jealous motherfuckers that won't allow each other to make it in the world because you're all a bunch of assholes in the world. We wasn't raised that way. Reason why we had Michael Jackson in the 60s, shit, I wish I grew up in the 60s, man. It was chilling back in the day. Everybody could talk about love on television. Because since they can sell sex, it's a drug. So since maybe I'm not giving up money to everybody online to use the internet or something, to be part of the internet or anything. So when your hometown court lies about you about even the simplest thing as people make love on the internet, but since you look at sex as a drug, we're going to fucking be jealous of you. When back in the day, it seems like everybody can make love and talk about sex because it's love. Sex is love. Sex is love. So if somebody's going to make love to me one day, you all fucking jealous motherfucking cock-blocking asshole, acting like you care about my life as a veteran at court, but you're just jealous of me, really, technically. What you did to me after 9/11 attack in New York City, in the state of New Jersey. How much internet do you think I see? While people mislead me on internet and scam my computer and send me bad sites on purpose because you know that I'm a veteran on the internet. Nobody saw that too. They all looking at me like they want to kick my ass because he called me a name at court. And I said, that's the only reason why you joined the wrestling team, to see if you could kick Commiso's ass. That's the same thing now as an adult. You want to say that you teach your kids responsibility and how they treat each other with respect, but you can't even respect your goddamn disabled combat veteran after a 9/11 attack in New York City on a social media world. So don't blame me for the internet. I'm trying to fix it. I'm trying to say, isn't it the law's fault that we're allowed to see bad shit in the fucking first place? The whole purpose of the law being on the computer is I'm not supposed to see any bad shit at all. No, that's not how the world works. There's a lot of people jealous of me for some reason. And since they're jealous of me, they think they're allowed to call me a name and blackmail me. And I can sue you for calling me a name on the internet. I can sue the world. Michael Jackson could have sued the world for calling him a name on the internet. Michael Jackson could have sued billions of dollars from every goddamn single fucking person. Because the kindness of Michael Jackson's heart, he said, I don't want to make anybody cry. Michael Jackson didn't want that kid to cry, and he gave billions of dollars to that kid so that kid won't cry as Michael goddamn Jackson. But you don't see that too on television. You guys are blackmailing, calling each other, bullying each other. Selfish, greedy world is the internet we fucking live in. So I guess the court can do whatever the fuck they want. Because they're assholes to a disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack in New York City. And back in my mind, I say, we live in a fucked up world on the internet. So I feel like shit. Everybody's fucking butt naked on the internet. If kids are gang members and kids in terrorist groups, in my hometown court talking to me, kids don't know shit about sex online. So they just want to scam me out of my benefits and take my signed Babe Ruth baseball cards. I know my baseball cards are real. And you know my baseball cards are real. And you just want to scam my goddamn life and take every goddamn penny so I could be that poor little veteran in America that tried to get help, but nobody gives a shit about you as a veteran on the internet. Because we was all taught to get along with each other in school. So every school in the whole world, you know, I feel like every country is trying to accomplish the same thing as a country. So I feel like you was taught the same thing in school around the world to get along with each other as students. So I don't understand the miscommunication online. On the fucking why you think it's cool to watch each other die as life on this planet on television. Like, damn, we could call you whatever the fuck you want and treat you like you're not cool enough to party with. And just leave me in this room 24 hours a day and try and act like you did a lot for me as a veteran. So, I am trying to responsibly use the internet. We're not getting in trouble with law because you taught me not to get in trouble with law. But since the law is some kind of force you to get in trouble, entrapping. So I get shot and stabbed and bullied because my hometown court decided to call me a name online. They want money. You want money. The more money I give you, the more money you want from me. That's the world we live in. And you did that to a disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack in New York City? And you thought that was the coolest shit you could do to a disabled combat veteran? I don't know if you realize where I was at war But when your country talks shit about a veteran online, that's fucking bullshit. It sucks. I was responsible enough to be around kids as a uniform and soldier, but since you're all using sex as a drug and make a profit that everybody fucks online on the streets, being billions here. Everybody's a billionaire because they all can backstab each other and talk shit about each other. And everybody have sex on the internet nowadays, 24 hours a day. So, I don't know how long the law can keep them trapping sex online, because you kind of fucking up the rhythm of, well, I feel like I'm a responsible parent. If I become a parent as an American parent, I'm an American. I'm a responsible American man. I'm going to be a responsible parent. But since you bully me and call me a name and say fuck a veteran after 9/11 attacking your hometown court, I'm confused on what type of welcome back home party you're trying to give to me. Because I try to get along with everybody like I do when I was in school. But since I got tattoos on my body as a wrestler, as a veteran, I got cool things to say at the party. That's what it is. So while being a shy kid that don't know how to party in high school, so I'm glad that I got to meet my battle buddies around the world. They taught me how to party at the club. They taught me how to party and drink at the bar. And anybody that hang with Commiso around the world had a good time hanging with me as a battle buddy. Because I was there to have a good time. I never got the chance to travel to Germany. So when I first saw Germany, I felt like I had to look at everything in that country and say, wow, it's cool that I got to visit Germany as an American hero on the internet. But my hometown court don't have they don't have the courage to talk or balls to say good things at the court after 9/11. They're still trying to make their case look good. They don't want to look bad at court on why they're backstabbing a veteran after 9/11 and scamming his computer in the first place. Right? Because to make friends at a party, you don't beat each other up at the party and call each other. I don't know what type of fucking party that be. But you talk to each other and try to get to know each other at the party, I feel like. And that's what I did with my battle buddies. I got used hanging with my battle buddy. I miss hanging with my battle buddy. It was a routine. Every time we had a holiday in Germany, every time we had a weekend or time to hang out as battle buddies in the barracks, I always try to do something in the barracks and go out and do something. So, and then the other battle buddies inspire me to leave the barracks. Because if you like it or not, eventually a soldier, you get homesick. I got homesick when I was stationed in Germany. I was happy to call my dad in Germany and get to hear his voice. So that's what kept me going when I had homesick in Germany. So once I got done talking to my dad and everything's okay in the family, then I can go and party with my battle buddies and have a good time and have a Europe trip. We're supposed to be all tourists. We're not supposed to be haters in the world. We're supposed to know how to travel to each other countries and have a good time in every country. That's what we're supposed to do. That's how things build up for each other's countries. There's nothing wrong with helping each other's countries. But sometimes I feel people take advantage of America because we're always there helping everybody's countries all the time. And since they always got to have somebody to blame, I guess. So, it's going to be that way. That's not how friendship works. So, I'm going to have more customer service on my computer. And the messed up part is, I feel like you want to get caught to keep hacking my computer. I have cool battle buddies in the world. And I feel like my battle buddies do miss me. I may have been shy, nervous, don't know how. This is the first time I went to the club. I think the sergeant think this is the first. I think he already knew. I think my platoon sergeant, already knew that I didn't go to the club before. Because I walk in the club, and everybody's in the club looking at me, saying, "This is." You can tell this is the first time Commiso ever went to a club before. Because I was all excited. I went to the club, and everybody's in there going, like, what's Commiso happy around here for? What's he so... I even act like a tourist when I was in the club. If you couldn't tell that I was an American soldier over there must be something wrong with you. Because I was like, wow, I was even impressed that I was in the club. Everybody else said, oh, I've been in a club before. It's not so impressive. Well, I was in a club stationed in a different country in Germany. So it's like, wow. So I don't know if everybody's trying to up each other at the club or whatever. I was like zoned out in the. You see Commiso in the club, then you see Commiso. Where Commiso? He was just in the club. Because I saw everything in the club, and I decided to go somewhere else in Germany. I said, I saw this club so many times. I remember. Everybody's getting their girlfriends and wives in this club, and I'm like, I must have stumbled out of the club. I was already, I said, they all must think I could talk to the ladies or something. It's only because I had 2 beers today at the club, and I had the courage to try to talk to because I had some beers in me. But no, I said, I'm never going to get a girlfriend in this club. I'm never going to find anything. So I didn't give up looking for a love in the world and a girlfriend. I'm saying it wasn't my main thing. I was just cool hanging with my battle buddies in the club. It was cool that if one girl talked to me at a club, I was like, wow, I felt special that it's just one girl talked to me at the club. But I must have I said, I got to see more. I got to see more. I got to see more. So I was the tourist in the club that stumbled out of the club, and everybody got love at the barracks. But maybe because I stumbled out trying to find out what else to see in Germany. Is there another club in Germany? I heard there's a lot of clubs in Germany. Then they said the countries were connected. So when they said Germany was connected to Italy or to, France, I said, we got to go on a train and see the other countries. You just got to remember what name to get off. You got to remember the name to get off the train. That's all you got to remember. The name. They tell you this is the time you got to get off the train to get onto another train. So I appreciate my battle buddies. Maybe I didn't know everything about traveling at the time because it was the first time traveling to Germany, and my battle buddies helped me teach me how to travel. They taught me how to go to the travel agency building. And then every weekend, me and my roommate went somewhere. If we didn't have enough money to party, we party in the barracks. Sometimes I pay for the whole trip. And realized I just had all these beers at the club with my battle buddies, and I have 0 barons in my account. I said, oh shit, I already paid for the trip. I said, I can't go on a trip poor. I look like I won't be able to eat. I won't be able to do anything. I can't go. You have to have pocket money when you travel. So I said, you could, I guess I told my the sergeant, you could take my trip because I don't have enough money to go. And he was happy to go. I felt good. I said, I was sad that I didn't get to go on a trip, but I was happy that I made my sergeant happy. He going on a trip. But then I just partied with the battle buddies in the barracks. If I didn't have enough money to leave the barracks, I hang out. We do something stupid in the barracks. The American soldiers do something stupid in the barracks. So I guess they had encouraged the soldiers to get out of the barracks so they won't do something stupid in the barracks.
Was it formally run? Split my knowledge of future personal financial gain?
All that stuff may have been happening around me, but I was a tourist. I was a tourist at war. I was like Indiana Jones living in the desert, trying to discover if there's treasure in the desert. So it's boring. It sucks that people gave up on the internet and say it's so hard to fix the internet bullshit. It's just backstabbing, stealing. You all figure out how to scam my computer and take more money from me, and you basically call me a name and bully me and blackmail me. And I don't think you could do that to a disabled combat veteran. I don't know what type of court you think you are, but I don't think you have the right to blackmail me and call me a name. Just because the law sits there and allows your computer to get screwed over, right? I think that sucks. Everybody wants change and world peace. People want to trust the law on the internet. So since you made it that people can't trust the law on the internet, everybody's hiding on the internet where you're supposed to have privacy on your computer in the fucking first place. But feels like my privacy doesn't mean anything to anybody. You decided, my password on the internet, and then you just assume the worst out of your veterans, or is that how it works? So we can't welcome you back home, American Hero, because you assume the worst as people as life on this planet. So, damn, all that time we're landing on the moon, and we got NASA, we got internet supposed to be the safest shit in the world if you like it or not. Because internet's customer service. Internet's customer service. You're not going to make the internet by bullying somebody and calling somebody a name, right? Now everybody's allowed to call me that name and bully me, and now you endanger my life even more as a veteran on. And you just made the internet even more safer by bullying and calling somebody a name on the internet after 9/11 attack in New York City in the state of New Jersey. You all invaded my privacy. You all know that everybody's going to go to the same sites. I don't know how complicated the internet is, but I feel like everybody goes to the same sites, if you like it or not. We all directed to the same sites on the internet, right? So, since you all don't want to get in trouble with the internet as the law themselves, you will say the social media, this and that, and find an excuse to destroy the internet and not to get along with each other. It's the site's fault. It's everybody's fault but me of the internet. I don't want to get in trouble at court, but I want to use the internet. I'm going to call you a name so I can feel good about myself that I use the same site as 20 billions of people on the internet use the same internet 24 hours a day. But my theory is you didn't want to help me back home. You wanted me to go through what I'm going through right now because it's so easy to keep safe sex on the internet 24 hours a day for even kids. We teach safe sex to kids, so it be safe sex is on the internet even for kids. But apparently, everybody earned my benefits. That's what you teach your veterans. When you're in uniform in the military, there's a lot of respect in the military. I mean a lot. It don't matter what rank you are. You could be a general, it could be a private. Everybody respects you in the military. When you're a civilian, as a veteran, on the real world internet, wow, you teach your kids a lot as the law on you. There's only bad guys and good guys. As long as you don't get called a name and call that there's belly sex online, you can have fun with your friends and family on the internet. 24 hours a day on the internet. So, I don't know, when people see my videos, the first thing they think is, oh, he's just trying to do this or whatever and talk back. That's corny, really. Anybody that gets up in the morning and find a reason why to hate somebody, you must have nothing else going on in your life, and your life is boring as shit. Because technically, that's not how we was raised in the world. I know everybody grew up with Michael Jackson and the music. It sucks that we all could get along and listen to the same music on the internet and then have a backstabbing, screwed up fucking internet. So, I don't know. I feel like I was singing songs on YouTube. Yes, I get it. I'm not in tune when I sing. I was never taught how to sing, technically. I was in a chorus, and they say sing the song is not teaching me how to sing the song. But they taught me how to sing in a chorus, so I tried to sing with the sound of the music of the chorus, but felt like there were times when I wanted to sing louder, and I know this part of the music, and wanted to sing a little bit louder in the chorus. Because I know this, I practice, you gotta practice the song, but I got a memory, messed up memory. Then they try to tell me I'm going to be a bad parent before I even be a parent. Must be a fucked up world in the fucking first place. So just because the internet screwed over doesn't mean it gives you the right to screw me over as your disabled combat veteran after 9/11 and my battle buddies. Because I did make something out of myself. You can't get jealous of me because I served my country and now you're all just sitting there and saying, wow, you're all stuck up motherfuckers and you can't fucking even try to welcome me back home because they make you look bad on the fucking streets back home. Is that what you're really thinking about? No, I think you saw profit in my baseball cards. Everybody wants money nowadays. And don't blame me because the television misleads me how the world is. If there's more positive in the world, why do I have to watch negative? I don't. I don't watch that channel or show at all. And I don't have to avoid the negative. So I don't know how the ratings on television shows and movies going to be in the future and channels. I think I got an idea. So, I feel like when a billionaire becomes a billionaire, he have to see positive. You can't see negative. But in the world we live in, it's hard to not to see negative because it seems like all you do is, if I'm having a bad day and miserable life, I'm going to make your life miserable too. And I don't think that's how you can become a billionaire. It's when you try to you read these books saying how to become a billionaire, and it says you gotta be positive. You gotta think positive. You guys, even saving money, you gotta be positive. You guys be positive. You know what? I try to be positive. That's the reason why I try to make positive YouTube videos. You know, yeah, you see a frustrated veteran saying, I have feelings just because y'all hide the fact that you got feelings because you're some kind of messed up matrix world, internet world. You can't cry in the world. We all raised up with Michael Jackson and we can't cry in the world. I say call that bullshit. You all call yourself gangsters and terrorists, but you're pussies that can't cry. You're lying. As you grew up with Michael Jackson music. So anybody, that's why when if I had a conflict in classroom, if a student didn't like me, I couldn't understand why the student couldn't like me because I try to be nice to every student in the classroom. But I guess we're dealing with the internet. If once somebody calls your name, everybody's going to call your name and say, fuck it. Is that how the world works? It's bullshit because right now, even though we're slowing down, like the internet is super fast, right? Everybody wants fast internet, but we all find a ways to slow down each other's internet in the world. So that means that sucks. The faster we can solve our problems, we just gotta get screwed to where we can slow back time and bring back time where there was the 80s and 60s. We're already slowing each other down in the internet. So, it shouldn't be that hard to use the internet. Internet's supposed to be safe for the kids. So if the internet's safe for kids online, then the internet is safe for the adults on the internet. But it's not how the world works online, is it? When somebody acts like they know something because he decided to hack somebody's life and talk shit about each other on the street, because nobody makes YouTube videos in the world. Nobody makes videos in the world on here. Only me. We live in... we're cock-blocking each other's lives on the internet where we don't even know how to show each other affection because you're all a bunch of assholes scanning each other. We don't observe or learn the internet. We scan the internet to find information about each other 24 hours a day online. You can't really get along with each other, and the only reason why we go on the internet is because we scan each other's lives of it, trying to find more information about each other. So, I don't know. I'm just a goofy guy. I was trying to make goofy videos. If somebody took the wrong way of my YouTube videos, then the system's fucked up, not me as an American citizen. I'm just a customer trying to use YouTube, and it seems like everybody's making something out of themselves because they made a YouTube video. I don't have much connections, or I don't know how to get connected to the acting world in the best way. Or I could try to figure out, but it seems like the best way is to make YouTube videos.
You need
But we don't help each other out. We don't got opinions on how to be a better parent or a dad or mom. No, I ain't going to be anything in life. That's how the internet works. And the laws has the same mentality. I'm the law. That's how the world works. I'm allowed to look at you like an asshole. Now you teach your kids the same situation when they grow up as an adult. Americans, the only thing they can do is go to jail or prison in America. That's all they're capable of as an Americans. That's what they will say, because that's all you put on television, and that's all you do. You're trying to find a reason why to screw each other's lives over. But I don't think that's our future as the internet.
Shut the back door. Shut the door.
Because everybody wants to make it.
It's all contaminated at low level rate.
Either way, I don't know if there's few people that went out of their lifetime to backstab Commiso back home and say, fuck you online, because that's how boring the internet is.
Get 2 bids from it. Right.
Where,
on a different note.
seems when I go on the internet, I should see outer space. The internet's so cool, I can see outer space on the internet.
Around as a consequence.
So there's more interesting things to learn and see in outer space than on this planet, because all you guys do is backstab each other and act like it's so hard to earn your goddamn profit of your own and make money of yourselves, or make something out of yourselves to where, like, it sucks that people won't allow each other to make it in the world. Don't make any sense.
Whoa, sorry, it's dead.
So if we're all supposed to be in hover cars, we all have to be a billionaire to fill afford that hovercard in the future. So the internet is not. Y'all could try to backstab the river of everybody's doing the same shit. To where I think people are tired of the same shit.
Great idea.
So where I'm like, I'm irresponsible. You could call me a name and bully me, but doesn't mean that I'm that name. I mean, give you any right to bully me. I try to be an artist. I was getting back into art. I like making goofy videos. I got into making goofy videos with my friend Art Pit and my younger brother. We made goofy videos together. And my dad. So that's what I like that. I like making goofy videos. So basically my younger brother and his friend Art Pit and my friend Art Pit, Gandhi, I understand what it takes to make a movie.
Alright, so I was hoping I could. Oh.
So I'm just making YouTube videos to see where I could go in life. I made it in the military and served my country, and I'm just trying to make goofy videos. I like making people laugh, but being a comedian is super hard. Because nobody can't laugh in the world. You're all streets. You can't giggle in the audience. You're all tough motherfuckers that can't giggle, cry. Can't giggle, cry. So a fraction of feelings.
Yeah.
So I don't want to be a robot on the streets like everybody else. I like dressing my style. I like trying to come up with my own style. In the school, that's all I was trying to do. I didn't want to dress like everybody. I think it's boring as hell. Everybody's dressed like the same color cars on the road. So black, white, gray cars on the road. And I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck? That's why I like color. I'm an artist that likes color. If you have to use white, use a little white. If you have to use black, use a little black. If you have to use gray, use a little gray. Because we got color now.
You can sacrifice.
We had Michelangelo that came up with his own. He had to make his own paint to paint the 16th castle. Color. It says if you have the signs of you like color, it shows intelligence. So there must be no intelligence if every car is black and white and gray on the streets. And if that's the only, is that how we see ourselves as life on this planet too? Black and white and gray, and that's all you could say. There's color. I highly doubt Michelangelo was focusing on wars and violence and death when he was painting the Sistine Chapel. You had color up there. There's color on the Sistine Chapel. He had an artist's mind. He had the ability to see the world a different way than other people. That's what the artist is. The artist sees the world a different way, and that's how Michelangelo sees it. So you all can sit there and say you could destroy the internet because you're lazy. I think a lot of people are lazy. We're boring, jealous, greedy assholes in the world, selfish, worrying about other people's lives than your own. So where you're supposed to give opinions to be a good dad. Not fucking saying I won't be a good dad because you called me a name because you're a fucked up society on the internet and don't understand movies or books or reading a book at all, and just you want to keep constantly have a reason to why I see black and gray and white in the world. So you have another reason why to talk shit about each other. So don't blame me for the internet. That sucks. I gotta take a fall while you all know what sex is. If you like it or not, I feel like the law knows more about sex than I do. Because you're monitoring the internet. So again, the law knows more about sex. Instead of practicing safe sex and teaching safe sex online, you use sex as a drug. So everybody can act like you only cool online. And then don't know what it means to be a friendship. What's friendship mean? I got a dictionary. If that's what you need, dictionary. I'm gonna look up friendship. I highly doubt friendship says backstab and hate each other.
I just need
Alright, I'll ask you in 2 hours.
God.
Wow, it's so where's the artist? My wife was my diction. What's the review said
I got to read the dictionary back home as a veteran.
I want to discuss.
Nobody else will. Nobody reads books homework.
This is bullshit.
They didn't say fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. Friendship. I gotta teach the world friendship to the world because they didn't grow up with Michael Jackson and all the good, there's a lot of good people in the world that said we don't have to hate each other. But nobody fucking listens.
Almost nothing.
So somebody's jealous of me, and since y'all allowed the bad internet, I gotta get screwed over while y'all chilling in the world. Oh, friendship. I have found friendship. It's a miracle. Oh, I read friend for you. Person one likes. Oh, friend. That's how easy it be a friend. You just gotta like each other. You just gotta like. That's how easy it be a friend. Person one likes. Wow. It's friendless. It's friendless. They had to come up with friendless. Friendlessness, friendlessship. That's all. That's how simple it is to be a friend. That's all it is. It's no lie. Friendship, friend, person, one likes each other. So if you all invite each other to a party, you gotta like each other a little bit, according to the dictionary.
What does it make you think of?
So for everybody uses the internet 24 hours a day in the world, you gotta like each other just a little bit in the world so that everybody uses the internet in the world 24 hours a day, according to the dictionary. So I don't know how hard it is to get along with your veterans back home, but if you all want to do is talk bad about me just to scan my computer and take more money from me, that's all you want is money from your veterans. Because that's all you look at each other as in the world, I feel like.
He looks good in a pair of hands.
Because you claim that there's more negative in the world. I think that 1% is just affecting for the whole planet to chill. And we can figure out what the fuck's wrong with everybody in the world. That's the key.
What is it?
And right now it seems all people do is getting jealous of each other because somebody made a YouTube video on the internet. And since now I gotta make a YouTube video too.
Skill.
Same thing with sex. Sex, going to life on this planet, going to colleges. There's colleges. There's colleges on planet Earth. It's shocking that there's colleges. Because you expect that everybody that comes out of colleges, man, they got on point. They won't care. They're so nice graduating from colleges. Because they already been taught to be nice to each other since the beginning of time as a kid. So when you graduate from college, you're just a natural, nice person. Because you learned that and it's pounded in your mind. So I don't know if people go to college to learn about bullshit and then take that bullshit what you learn from college and blame somebody, the reason why you can be an asshole in the world and make it the whole world miserable on the internet? That don't make any damn sense. What did we learn from school today? You graduated from college. You got a degree now. You can be anything you want because you got a college degree in America.
Sure you're okay?
But since we're all backstabbing internet world, you don't look at YouTube videos of, oh shit, they're accomplishing something. This helped Commiso accomplish more as a friend and family. How the internet should work. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I was involved.
It's a backstabbing world. Everybody wants something for somebody. And it's a mean world and it sucks. But I don't feel like I was going down that path with my YouTube videos or as a path in my life. Yeah, it sucks that
How much do you want?
the law screws you over on purpose on the internet. The law doesn't want you to get in trouble with the law, but since everybody knows every single something about something, technology or something about somebody, because you hack their damn lives online.
Okay, I'll take $10,000.
But you know what? I don't have nothing to hide.
I don't have to.
I'm a goofy guy. I'm just trying to chill on the internet and I try to make art again. I like making art. I can draw a celebrity and make a celebrity look like the drawing. But when you're an artist, you have to have a stressful, free kind of environment. Your body's got to chill when you draw. And I don't like people looking at me when I draw. Because it makes me nervous when you look at it. So imagine Michelangelo. The reason why he wanted to paint the Sistine Chapel, because they was going to take down the ceiling and mess up the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel. So he wanted to paint something on the ceiling so they won't mess with the ceiling anymore of the Sistine Chapel.
So is he.
So
I'm just not.
he said, I already know I could draw. Man, I know I could paint the Sistine Chapel if they give me a chance. But if it's true that the Pope was beating a stick of Michelangelo with a stick of Michelangelo, he said, are you done yet? You can't rush art. I feel like when I draw, I have to rush in the classroom to get an A. I feel like I have to rush and draw to get an A. I like taking my time and drawing. And I do want to learn more about painting. But it's the land of the opportunity of America. Not going to jail or prison. So what are you teaching your kids? Oh, you're basically teaching the streets to the kids. As the streets teach the streets to the kids, the law is teaching the streets to the kids too. That's not how it works. I should be able to trust the law on the internet as an American citizen, as the law should be able to trust me as a customer. Oh shit, you're fucking monitoring the damn site. Can't keep it safe.
Yeah. Wow. Everything happens.
So I'm like, I'm trying to explore the internet and just get ideas. I don't want to copyright anybody. That's why I try to come up with ideas in my mind.
That was great.
Sometimes it's like a distraction. You're supposed to have privacy, but there's no privacy. And since people trying to find excuse, the reason why not to trust each other online, as y'all hiding on the internet, acting like you don't see each other online, where we've been on the internet long enough as life that we should be able to recognize everybody's faces on the internet, as in the future too. So really, it should be cool that you should have privacy. It's to where, yeah, it's cool that you get to see and See, everybody's
Of course.
enjoying the internet themselves too as a customer. So I don't know how the law looks at the internet. They must see one bad thing and I'm all bad eggs and Trenton. Since there's one bag and egg in Trenton, it must be all bad eggs in Trenton. And I feel like that's how you view me at court in Trenton. Oh, he's just another bad egg and I have to put him in line. But I'm an American hero. I'm a disabled combat veteran after 9/11.
That'd be total spoilers.
So that I took offense how you treated me. Not because I'm a hater like everybody else online, because I'm a kind person, and if you can't trust me with anything, or you just using a simple thing as internet, as life online, then it's not my fault, because I'm not trying to go out of my way to see bad things. I'm trying to go out of my way to see good things online, so I can get my artistic way back again, and don't have to worry about what people think of me because I'm drawing something in the class. Because that's all life is. It's just being in the high school on the internet 24 hours a day, talking shit about each other because you're in the high school now or something else.
My client just an analyst.
And everybody's like, I don't understand Commiso. You don't want to understand. If people want world peace, you will try to understand each other as life on the internet, as the countries, as people. I feel like I making goopy videos for a reason. For one, I gotta lighten up myself so I won't be so stressful when I draw. I gotta be loose. I gotta be loose when I draw.
Still got a ton of singles.
The more loose that I am and relaxed, the better the art can be out of me. But if you're saying to your kids they're not good enough, all you're going to do when you grow up as an adult is go to jail, prison, and you're never going to be anything, do you think people are going to try to accomplish anything if all you guys still say you're never going to be anything, you're never going to be anything, you're never going to... I don't think that's how the internet's going to be in the future. If we're all searching for geniuses on the internet, we're going to have to accept each other as people even more, because we're going to have to accept that genius that's on the internet.
What is this?
So like that, if we have to figure out if there's a comet or a meteorite hitting the planet and it's going to destroy the planet, and the only thing you're worrying about who's butt naked online at court. I wonder why there's people getting shot and trained, because everybody's just worried about what do you look at online as an American hero so I can talk shit about you on the streets after 9/11. When we got a comet that destroy everything in their streets don't mean shit when a comet destroys the goddamn planet.
Just said no.
The me that you know did say no.
But that's why I don't understand the negative in the world.
But I don't.
You all act like you're so stupid and can't get along with each other because you somehow fucking stuck up motherfucker in the world somehow. Meanwhile, I'm looking online saying there's a comet coming to the goddamn planet. So maybe we gotta loosen up the internet too, because I feel like the internet's uptight motherfucker. I don't want to see crime. Why is America allowed to see crime on television? How is that beneficial for us to have a normal life as an American, to where it's not our job to solve crime? You took that job because you wanted to take that job to solve fucking crime. You can't just rely on everybody fucking else, because we don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Can I just ask something?
You know the case more than we do. Just because you throw shit on television and throw dead bodies for the kids to watch and for everybody to watch, saying, oh, it's okay for kids to watch death to crime, but it's over fucking react when they know more about sex. Kids know more about sex than adults on the internet in the crooked world we fucking live in on the internet. But you're allowed to just bully me like I'm a nobody. I can't accept that as life or a person in America, a citizen. I think my American rights should mean something. I'm as American. If I'm going out of my way to be nice to people, and I'm going out of my way to avoid negative on the internet, where I'm trying to figure out What's the complication on here? Do people really want to see each other die on the internet? Is that the entertainment we watch nowadays? I highly doubt that that's what's going to be in the future. What's going to keep the internet going is not being assholes to each other in the world. Don't you think? Oh, we don't think that way.
What do you do?
And I don't know what I did online for. It must be it's more like it's true.
Oh,
I can't do anything as life on this planet online because people just get jealous of me and find an excuse
please.
why I can't make it in the world. I think that sucks. Life on this planet should be the easiest shit. We all go to college and figure out what life is. So everybody should appreciate life in the smart or educated part of the world. Well, you educate part of a person. You know what I'm saying. I don't know how smart you have to feel or be to know what life is. So if anybody wants to have a good life on this planet online, I don't know how many fucking bad guys or haters in the world there are. But can you stop picking on me as a veteran? Well, you say you want veterans to feel better about themselves. You want veterans to be better. But every time I try to do something for myself to get better as a veteran, somebody's always there to prevent me to do that. Then they say you can't blame people. Can't blame. Okay, I get it. You can't blame people of your life. But if they're sitting on your goddamn computer misleading you on purpose to get in trouble on the streets of the internet in the world, then I think that sucks. And they don't know what friendship means at all if somebody can scam a computer and backstab you as a friend.
Dead mouse in the road. So please get away from my face.
Like I said, I was a shy, goofy, nervous guy. Anybody that came up to me, I was nervous to talk to. It didn't matter who you were. And probably mostly the ladies, because how many ladies do you think I talked in the world to?
Count of 3.
So I missed my battle buddy. Sorry I can't pronounce every word name of my battle buddies, but I knew who you were, and I got to know you as a battle buddy. Because there were some hard-ass last names that I had to learn being working in the mailroom. Because I was speech impediment, and I said, what the hell you say that? So, yes, I appreciate my battle buddies. I'm glad that I got to know my battle buddies. I miss my battle buddies because I feel like my battle buddies around, they would make me laugh right now, and I would try to make my battle buddies laugh. And the first thing I want to do is let's go do something together in the barracks, battle buddies, to get out of the barracks and do something together. And serving my country was the coolest thing for Commiso to do for Commiso as a shy, nervous guy in the school. But some reason, I guess everybody's got to prove something to somebody nowadays for some economies. I don't know why. So I feel like people hack my computer and know exactly where I am. They do that too, you know. How you think they blew up the soldiers at war? They knew exactly where they were 24 hours a day on the air. So now when I'm back home, I feel the same way. The only people around me because they hacked my computer. But I don't know what to teach to the kids in the world. Because I'm a good guy. And when you're a good person, you're trying, I don't know if that's what the law is trying to do or whatever, but trying to make everybody a good person. And a good person, you know, we're all good people, but I'm saying, I don't think the law has to kick everybody's ass on the law. The law should be just, everybody knows the law. That's what it feels like. So I'm like, I don't know. It's confusing. I don't understand the law on the internet. Because you claim that you try to keep the internet safe, but we're allowed to see people die on the internet? That's soft. I don't think that's happening in the future either. We won't have to worry about shit. As there was a black plague, everybody had to learn to get along and had the Renaissance period. They didn't want to die from the black plague, from wars anymore. As people who had a Renaissance period showing in the 60s, 80s, or whatever, 70s.
Little Miss Pizza Pie.
Sorry, who are you?
So,
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, you don't?
if you don't think you're an asshole, you're an asshole as a terrorist, a gangster in the world. Because you're preventing us on purpose because you just want money. 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 And I'm an American hero. I had the balls to fly all around the world and serve my country. And every single battle buddy I served the military with, they are American heroes that served their country. That's another thing you taught me as an American soldier. So I don't know what any different what happened now is now, as I'm a veteran.
What are you so long nature?
But you know what?
You can imagine she.
Yeah, I imagine.
I just need a few friends in the world. I don't need everybody to be my friend. If I only got a few people that like me, I'm cool with that. I don't have to get everybody to like if it's so hard to get along with Commiso, as goofy as shit. Everybody knows in high school that I was just a shy motherfucker.
Wow.
So making these YouTube videos to the world and acting like a fool on the internet, shit, man. And knowing the fact that all people do is talk shit about somebody, I'm cool with myself as a person. I don't care. If the best way you can welcome back home an American hero is to call him a name, blackmail him out of his benefits, scam his out of his money so he can live on the streets, then everybody asks why veterans are living on the streets. Oh, look what you did to me so far as a veteran.
Okay.
Then they say, well, no, I'm not saying everybody's mean to me. I think, is that all people do is watch each other? Everybody says that we all want change in the world. Everybody wants to be happy with each other, have change in the world, but then you just sit there and stuck up and don't let it happen. That sounds, I looked up friendship in the dictionary, and it's not that hard to be friends in the world. It's only fucking 3 words you have to read. And it was chilling, and we could be friends.
It's feeling more like talking to me.
So how hard is it to communicate and keeping the internet safe? Well, I'm protected by the internet and protected by the law, so the law themselves. I think that sucks. You also got to be protected by the law themselves when the law's protecting people.
111.
Because everybody sees money signs.
111.
Instead of me looking at me as a friend, it's money signs nowadays. So, if you think I make YouTube videos because I'm going out to try to... Oh man, I was trying to make people laugh, you jerk-offs. My grandpa died. I need to make myself laugh. There's nobody around, so I'm making YouTube videos because there's nobody around. I'm making myself laugh, okay?
Don't join my
Because I can't sit around and be miserable like the internet. You can fix the goddamn internet when everybody's safe online. I don't have to see any goddamn negative. Where kids are safe too. So fuck you with this bullshit. It's reality. We gotta accept reality because, hiding on the fact that you use the internet in the fucking first place. So I don't understand the internet. Everybody wants to be famous. Everybody wants to be famous online, making goofy videos or whatever. But you're all hiding on the internet. Then you say you got privacy. Well, then how do you know anything about me? If I got so much privacy on my computer, how do you know? You just sit there and say, oh, I see boobies. I don't know if you noticed, but the whole majority of the society of the world is boobies on the internet. So I don't know Anybody that takes offense to boobies, you try to take advantage of my kindness as I was on the wrestling team, is to find another excuse to why I can't be cool in school. So I can't be cool as a veteran because I'm back in high school. That's how I felt when I went to court. I said, these are adults? You call yourself an adult talking to a veteran like that? You're an American's adult talking, treating a disabled combat veteran like that? Who the hell are you? Just because you think you're God as a human being on this planet, you're not God. You die too. Last time I checked. There's no, unless somehow we came up with longevity of life on the science of we have on this planet. We all die in the end, and it sucks. You know, I don't like that shit. I don't know why outer space created life for us to destroy it, and we just die and we all say, fuck it. That don't even make any goddamn sense at all. So sometimes when I watch people explain outer space, and then they say, then what the fuck everybody fighting about? If everybody learns about outer space and there's a comet coming to the planet, holy shit, there'd be world peace overnight. Saying, damn, there's more fucking problems in outer space than you all claim them hating each other in the world, and as we're all human beings online. Unless there's AI robots. Hello, AI robots. No disrespect to the AI robots. I saw their movies when the AI robots come after you for some reason. But, you know, we gotta trust the AI robots too, I guess, baby. We're trying. You can understand as a robot what the hell, maybe not, now there we go. There's the misunderstanding with the robots. The robots can't understand why the human beings can't get along yet. We've been on this planet thousands of years. Human beings been on this planet for thousands of years. Yeah, there's a chance that human beings could have been longer, according to the science of something going on YouTube channel. Now, there's a chance that human beings been on this planet than thousands of years too. That is even worse than saying, what the heck everybody's fighting about as human beings. So, you could say that I'm doing things bad on the internet, but you know what? If that's all people do is say that all people do is bad things to each other, then you think people are going to watch television in the future? You think people are going to use the internet in the future with all this bad shit on the internet? No, man. There's a chilling part of the internet, bro, man. And all I'm doing is try to chill out. So, you know, I don't know. I will today open one Pokemon pack for you. Because I ran out of time open Pokemon cards, and I ran out of money to buy any more Pokemon cards, so I gotta take this slow and open one pack at a time. Yes, I could enjoy the internet like everybody else and show you all my collectible things, but I feel like I'm Fred Tate and I have to... Shit, I must have been the only one to understand Fred Tate in that movie.
Stop that now.
Because I got a thing, I keep watching the same movies over and over again. And one of the movies, I keep watching Fred Tate over, trying to figure out, there's got to be an answer in this movie. They made this movie for a reason. There's got to be an answer in this movie. I'm probably all right. I got to figure it out.
Honest. There's not a lot of
So let's open this Pokemon to try to calm down the world. We got Pokemon cards in the world. You don't think that's enough for everybody to chill in the world? I think so.
Have you ever seen that?
It's the jumbo. I got the jumbo pack. You all can hate me because I got the jumbo pack, but I don't know why. I don't even have enough Pokemon cards. Should I open them all at once and put them together, or open them separately? What do you want for me to do? That's what I'm trying to tell you about the internet. What do you want me to do, internet? because I feel like I was trying to chill as a customer. So just because you fuck up the internet is my fault. So it's not my fault. I'm going to separately open these just to get on. Well, we all get on my nerves back home. We all. So why don't you just open all of them at the same time?
That's cool. Look at me in the eye and puts me in.
So sorry, I didn't have a chance in my life how as a teenager to even get to play this game as a card game. I know how to. I play the video game. So I'm just trying to keep up. Like, they should come up with a law for using the internet to protect you using the internet. Because everybody expect, like, everybody's going out of their way to break the law on purpose. I highly doubt that. A normal person won't go out of their way to break the law because they don't want to get in trouble. Well,
Now go.
so as a customer, do you think as a customer that I want to fuck up my life? I feel like the only reason why people use the internet is to improve their life. The reason why people use the internet is to improve their life nowadays. So I'm just collecting Pokemon cards as an adult, but you get mad at me because as an adult, I'm not. Only kids are supposed to collect Pokemon. Must be something wrong with me because I collect Pokemon cards as an adult. If that's how the society works online and the mentality of people, then I can see why there's bullshit in the world. If I was a dad and I'm not comfortable around being around toys, then I'll have to go to therapy because I don't have any toys as an adult. Because I'm supposed to have a kid. I'm supposed to be playing with the toys with the kid as an adult. So if I'm judging that kid, I said, you better grow up fast, son. You better grow up fast, son. And stop playing with your toys. You better grow up, son, and stop playing with your toys when you become an adult. You better. It's a society. It's a society to accept you as an adult. You got to stop collecting toys. They don't understand why you got toys as an adult in your room and as an American citizen, as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. There's something wrong with you. And I don't understand the internet. I don't understand people. I'd rather go in a cage with a tiger and chill with the tiger than understand what the hell people are thinking about most of the time, 24 hours a day. Reason why not to get along with each other. That one looks pretty cool looking. These look different. These look different. They're finally getting different cards. Ooh, he looks different too. Ooh. Oh, there. Look. For us a society to come up with a card where he looks like he's chilling and surfing, then I think we all should be chilling. Since we came up with a card that we don't even have to learn how to surf. We don't even have to learn how to surf. We already got a Pokemon that knows how to surf in the card. And so everything's going to be okay now in the world because I got the card where the guy is surfing on the Pokemon card. Everybody, at first I couldn't understand the flower, but then when you involve the flowers, say, wow, we need poison ivy from Batman. The flower gets cool. The flower gets cool in Pokemon. Everybody say, oh, it's corny to pick flowers. It's corny to, no, there's flowers outside. You can't, no, there's flowers outside to be cool. But you gotta get one of these to be cool to get a flower nowadays. You gotta get cool flowers.
We can wait. I would just have to change the difference.
So, whatever, I'm not out to get people. I was just, look at that card. I feel there's some kind of type of magic when I hold this card. I don't know what type of magic there is in this card, but it feels like I feel it. So somehow, Commiso somehow feels the magic in this card. But since nobody has an imagination in the world and try to teach their kids about imagination, and there's so much you could do in this world. But since you're all cock-blocking assholes, haters, and jealous motherfuckers, or whatever fucking word you want to come up with. So whatever. I could draw Beavis and Button, but since you're all stressed me out, I could draw Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but since you stressed me out, I could draw The Simpsons, but since you stressed me out, I could even draw superheroes, but since you stressed me out, I should have my own studio where I could put music on and focus on only drawing at all, and I bet I could come up with some crazy. Apparently, there's kids that got some kind of powers and know how to draw because of the internet. Prodigy. I don't know if I'm a prodigy drawer like everybody else in the world is. Everybody likes that guy. Even though he's the bad guy in the show, he's a cool kitty cat. You gotta let that kitty back be cool. Yeah, I remember him. He looks different. Yeah. I already got 3 more of the same opening packages, but they put them in separate packages. Our Pokemon cards are more safe on this planet than we are as people. That's something to say. Don't make any sense to me.
My God. Yeah, a little bit of rice. Oh my God.
So whatever, man. I was just trying to chill in the world online. I was singing songs. I was dancing. I even tried to get along with a puppet. I was trying to even get along with a puppet, but no, that wasn't enough for the internet. That was enough. I feel like everybody's going to get better and better at making videos, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. I mean, so yeah, he looks cool. Look at, oh,
Wine. Alcohol. Like beer or wine. Oh,
sorry.
what else?
I feel like I'm experiencing this card the same time as everybody else because I tried not to open the card before I show it to the world, and I feel like, you know, when is the time for me? When is the time for me to open Pokemon cards? I'm opening Pokemon to the world and take the time for the world to see the Pokemon card. When it's time for me? When is it time for me to take the time for myself as a veteran back home?
Listen, you go there to disappear, please.
So, I don't know how good a friend am I, but I read the dictionary, and I don't think it's that hard for Commiso to be a good friend. I read it. But no, that's not how the world works, is it? Whatever.
Processes.
Whatever. That's all I have to say about that one.
I'm telling you this because if here has a ranch, we can.
I could draw all these Pokemon cards, but I need to look at them as a bigger. I can figure it out. But it takes time to do art. You know, everybody acts like to do art overnight, unless you're some kind of prodigy and knew exactly how to do all the same. I don't know how that works. You can paint 10,000 pictures in a night as your prodigy. Sorry, I'm not a prodigy. I guess I didn't paint enough drawings in my life as a prodigy child. You never gave me a time. Everybody's always putting situation on me even when I was a child. My mom couldn't remember how to get to great-great-grandmom's house. My mom couldn't remember how to get to Long Beach Island. I always had to remember every street to get down every road to get to the beach of the great-great-grandmom's house. So,
He's doing 7 years.
There's only one more. Sorry for your disappointment now. I didn't want to disappoint you guys, but you don't. Do people even care about Commiso? Do even anybody? No? Hey. Do I care? I don't know. Should we care? I don't know. I don't know. Inside society we live in, how tough the streets are. There's no hearts nowadays online. There's no type of feeling on the internet. Because we all from the streets. We're not allowed to have any type of fucking feeling if we all streets, right? Whatever. Y'all cry like little babies in the world. Spout, I didn't complain about this much in the military. As a veteran, I didn't complain that much in the military. That's why the military liked me. I didn't complain about doing my duties. Now, as a veteran, shit, everybody's got something to complain about me. I'm like, holy shit, I gotta speak up. They say you gotta work up to the higher. If there's something wrong, you gotta work up to the chain of command. Tell the chain of command, and work your way up. If this person's not gonna help you, then you gotta work up to the chain of command. I didn't do that. I didn't work up to the chain of command, complain about anything, and I don't even think the military knew I was in the military at the time, because I didn't complain about shit in the military. But now, as a veteran, I was like, shit, is there any kind of chain of command as a civilian in the world? And as an American citizen, you got all these damn rules, and I don't understand one single goddamn fucking one of them. I was using the internet world. It's not my fault. Oh, here, look at that one. I like this guy. He's a cool one.
Oh, this is so painful. I can't move.
The shiny ones. That's how much more I have of cards of catching them all in the world compared to everybody else as a veteran. Because I always helping somebody. So,
Brain release.
don't you think I know what I'm doing?
Help me, please.
Don't you think he knows what he's doing? I don't think he knows what he's doing. Most of the time, I don't know what I'm doing.
I put it.
I think they should make hats. They should make hats where you can put the cartoon character. Like, you got a 3D hat. In the future, they're going to have a 3D hat where your cartoon character's on your hat like this. They're going to glue this on your hat in the future. And they're going to have this on your hat. And somehow somebody stole my idea somehow. And I can't figure out how. This is a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. Michael Commiso and the Battle Buddies online. I thought this was the East Coast, and this got a lot of beaches in the East Coast. So I felt like you'd be chilling on the East Coast. But no, everybody's all uptight in the world, and I'm not trying to be like that,